Hi friend, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be washing these locks, and today we are doing a deep clean wash day routine because the hair is, yeah, the hair is dirty. So to do a deep clean wash day routine, we're gonna pre-poo. Pre-poo basically mean before the shampoo. Pre-poo with apple cider vinegar and water. I do a 3-to-1 ratio of apple cider vinegar and water. Distribute it all over my scalp. I've already done it, but let's pretend that's what I'm doing right now. Distribute it all over my scalp. Then go into the shower, rinse it out thoroughly, then shampoo the hair to your heart's content, which for this girl usually means 3 to 4 times. And once the hair is stripped, clean, and just immaculate, we're gonna come in with some oil to moisturize the hair. Mind you, calling oil a moisturizer is a bit of a misnomer because oil doesn't actually moisturize the hair. Oil seals in the moisture. The moisture is the water. The oil seals in the moisture to make sure that the hair stays nice and supple for as long as possible. So if you've noticed that you just put oil in your hair and your hair still feels dry or not moisturized, maybe spritz the hair with some water, then put in the oil and the hair will be moisturized. Okay. So since I've had the apple cider vinegar sitting in my hair for more than 5 minutes, I went and did yoga for 20 minutes. Like it's been in there for about 30 minutes now. So I'm gonna go and wash the hair and we'll be back. Don't know what style we're doing yet, but I'll think on it while we're washing it. It's washed, meaning the cleansing phase is over. Oh my god. Caution, hair is heavy when wet, plus the towel is a no-go. I had this towel on my head for a little bit just to soak up some of the agua. This is very wet, like dripping. But it served its purpose. So now let's moisturize the hair. I usually put the hair in a little bun in the shower so that I can bathe. So to moisturize the hair, I really do this by feel. I put some oil in my palm, try to get it on both palms. I roughly part, apply some oil, roughly part, apply some oil, roughly part, apply some oil. There's a fly in this bathroom. How iconic. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing all around the hair. The hair oil has lemongrass and peppermint oil. I ran out of my mango scented one, and this is usually one that I make in the winter from time to time. I haven't made it in a while. I'm not a big fan of the scent anymore, so I probably will not make it again once I ran out of the lemongrass oil and peppermint. I'm definitely going to be back with my mango oil. All right, so basically, once I part and apply, then give myself a little scalp massage, which feels really good, but it also helps to distribute the oil further in the scalp, and then take some more oil and apply it down the shaft of the hair like this. Cup my hair like this. Just go up and down, up and down. Once more. I don't like to saturate the length of my hair too much with oil because the oil in the actual hair ends up on my clothes, in my pillow. So enough for it to be moisturized, but not so much that it's ending up on my clothes and my pillow. All right, so now the hair is good and moisturized, so I'm gonna go ahead and sit down off camera and retwist the hair all around and put the hair in 2-strand twists, but I'm gonna only retwist up until a certain point and then I'll come back. I'm thinking of doing lock knots because I've been wearing my hair down for some time now and I'm over it. I need my hair up and out of the way. I don't really want to be fussing with my hair too much right now. So I really thought I had the capacity today, but it turns out that I don't. But as I said, I twisted the hair and put it in a 2-strand twist a little bit to a certain point. And the plan was to just do these lock knots all over the head. But the problem is that my shoulders hurt and it's just too much right now. I want to, but it's too much. It's too much shoulder gymnastics, too much wrist gymnastics, wrapping it all the way up and down. No, we can try this again at a later date, but not today. It would have been so cute. Looks already starting to grow, but no, I'm just gonna take them out and leave the hair like this. I might put it up in a bun and then stick some pearl tip bobby pins in it. We'll see. I'm not even gonna bother to do that tonight. Thankfully, the hair is not drenched. Like it's dry and it's damp, so I can just go to bed and it'll be fine. But I'm definitely taking those out. Yeah, no, sometimes you want to, but the capacity is literally not there. My shoulders hurt a lot. My shoulder and my mid back hurt, so it's not happening. That's just the reality of it today. Yeah, that did happen. I went to bed and then woke up this morning, and while I was in bed, I just decided to start putting my hair in these lock knots. I didn't bother to use rubber bands because I was too lazy to get up and go get them. And also last night when I was taking those 45 lock knots that I had in the back of my hair out, I realized that that is one of the reasons why I don't do lock knots as much as I would, because taking those rubber bands out myself, a hassle. Anyways, so yesterday all I did was twist the hair because that needed to happen. Then I did this 2-strand twist at the bottom up until that point. So now I'm doing these lock knots. They look, I don't know, they look a little like, they look a hot mess. They're very chaotic. They're all, I don't know, they're chaotic and all over the place. But honestly, it serves the purpose. I'm just gonna go ahead. Mind you, I was doing this while sitting in bed, so I didn't even know what I was doing until I got up to go look in the mirror. But right now, we're too far gone to really backtrack it. It's fine. I'm just gonna finish it and then probably make a band to just put it over my head like that, and then my hair will be out of the way and I will be a happy camper for the next 3 weeks or so. I just want my hair in a position where I don't have to manipulate it or do anything to it. So this will serve that purpose. So let's continue doing this. All right, so this is where we are so far. The front part of this is done, so you can see how it looks. I'm just gonna go ahead and do these off camera. I'm definitely taking the front part out and redoing them. So this is the normal way that I see people do lock knots, and the way that I usually do them, you do need rubber bands for them, but this way you don't need it because we'll use a loop at the end. So you find your desired length, you bend it to create a little loop, and then see, you wrap up, wrap upward, upward. Try not to go too close to your root because that will make it a bit tight. And then start coming down, down, down. I gotta pace myself to make sure that there's room for every bit of the hair. Okay. And then when you have a little bit left, you tuck it into the hole that you left. Try to get it through. And then you give it a little tug and the hair is secured. Okay, the hair is done. Are we ready for the reveal? My face looks so different, and I honestly don't know how I feel about this hair. Let me give you a 360. So pros, my hair looks really brown because just the ends of my hair is showing, and the hair is off my neck. I'm not gonna have to be putting the hair in a bun, dealing with it and that. So that's another pro. Con, my face looks incredibly different. This is new. It's gonna take me a few days to get used to this hair. Actually, I went and put in some hoops because my face, I don't know, it's just, I don't know. But this is where we are. This should be able to sustain me for some time. I have no plans of doing my hair anytime soon. This is also going to be really good for doing yoga. Because if you think about it, like, if I go down, there's not that much hair in my face. If I come up, I can, you know. So it's gonna be okay. I just have to get used to it. But yeah, this is the hair. These are lock knots with 2-strand twist on waist, no, mid bum length hair. So this is what we're looking like. Let me stop talking. This video is already too long. But this wash day is chaotic. Wasn't it? It was chaotic.